Alright guys, this time I'm going to go over, this is a huge tutorial. I'm going to go over bouncing, which is a logic term. Top right corner, you'll see MIDI. Next to that, it's a fluctuating percentage, that's CPU usage. So this is not only a tutorial on massive LFOs, how to get that right sound, how to capture that right sound by bouncing. It's going to be the idea of bouncing. So once I bounce like my audio track right now that I'm speaking through, if I recorded it and then bounced it into a normal audio track with no VSTs, that 17-30% in the top right would go down to 1 or even 0, because VSTs hog memory. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys a bass, and yeah, so one less from the small pack that I'm going to give you, but this is so you can mess around and actually see massive in action. I made this, I called it Skrillex 2, and we'll go over that reason why, but I want to kill everybody in the world. Freaking awesome song, and I made it after him. So all the credit to him. Good job. I'm going to play in the key in G minor. Mainly going to use the G and the A chord. What the fuck? Excellent. Alright, so a little bit on Massive. There are a few dubstep essentials in Massive where you can mess with this certain item and you will hear it again and again and again. Talking about waves, of course. The left to right, pulse saw and pulse saw sync, PWM. These are mainly used in synth sounds, but also can provide a very high pitched, if you add a FM module ring to it, which you'll see down here, you get a really nice sounding modern talking. Exactly what it says. It's a talking bass. Yo, yeah, the screams, wah, everything basically stems from one of these top three. I use modern talking because I'm familiar with it and I'm used to it. A hidden one that not many people use, I call this Stronger, but it's Strontium. Really nice bass. Herbie is a really nice bass to use for woofer type basses, but normally it's Shipyard, Modern Talking, Strontium, occasionally a Chrome or a Copper, but occasionally. Just depends who you're listening to. Anyways, this is the bass that I'll be giving you. I call it Skrillex 2. You guys, yeah, whatever. Name it whatever you want. I'll give you an explanation of what's going on. Here's the sound. Alright. So I have my main wobble on an LFO pass controlled by LFO 5. I click this, one over here, LFO 5. You can hear the difference between a drop and a sign. That clicking sound, the attack, it's way too present for me. Definitely like that sound. And if you watch any of my other videos, you understand why I started a high LFO rate. So we're going to go to our second part, which is where that talking comes into play. And I'll go more about this. I'm going to drop this so you can actually hear the difference. This is it with a very, very low LFO. So, good stuff. This LFO is a shift of the opposite. Yeah, completely misled you guys. Standard drop controlled by the other LFO. So this is like multi-freaking LFOs all over the place. When this LFO right here hits the bottom, you're going to hear the top of this. So it's going to be all the way on this corner. When this LFO hits the top, it's going to be in this general area, and it'll hit all the way at the very bottom right here. So if I increase the speed of the LFO, the vocal will be quicker. Yo, yo. Okay. So we're going to keep it right there. Just gave a brief explanation on it. How to keep your basses wide. Pan position right here, 2 or more. Monophone, so you can use slides. Polyphone if you want to make chords. Basically, if I'm using 4 different basses, I'll have one over here, one on the other side, and one on each middle. Maybe a synth directly in the middle if I'm using massive on everything. For this, since it's one bass, it can just be completely full all over the place. Another trick I haven't used in here, I use reverb instead, is dimensional expander, 8 and 8. Well, 8, 7 o'clock, whatever you want to say. The actual effect. Here, good. I'm going to go back to just the standard, what I have set up for this. Alright. So we're going to create a bass. Like I said, I'm going to be using G. And we're going to create this very, very, very long. For this, and I'll explain, this leads into bouncing and an easy way to create dubstep on low-end computers. So from here I have completely normal, unoriginal everything. So here's what I'll do. I'll grab this guy, drag it, press tab, and do nothing. Drag it, tab, pop it over here, and increase my loop a bit, probably around, that's good, I don't care. Should make this a little bit shorter. Option, drag. So I get about 8 of these. A couple times I've gotten up to 32 of these guys. And once again, as you watch, you'll get more of an understanding of what's going on. So I have my, what I call my fastest on here, which I believe is 16. Nope, 12. So I'll have 12.8 to 12.8 to. That'll be good. So 9, 4, 8, 9. Excellent. So our first LFO, we're going to have 12. 112. So that's going to be at 100%. Our second LFO, go. Excellent. Message module, then 5, 12, 100%. All right. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 12. 5 stages. Think of it as 20%. 100%, 20%. Drop down to 80. Because that is 1/5 less, just a tiny bit under 80 since the gap is about 20%. This will be slower. And then from this one, we're going to go to about 60% because that will be even slower. 60, 80, 40 to 60. Excellent. So did our test work out? Excellent. So it did work out. These are all way too long than I really want them, so I'm going to drop them down in size. And looking at the time, it looks like there's going to be a part 2 to this. Unfortunately, I was trying to keep it under 15 minutes, but I guess I can't. Alright, we have our 12. From here, we're going to give it 2 longer areas, or longer yells, in 7. So this is a very long yell. And we're just going to drag it. Actually, no, it's not going to work. And now you know why. I love to keep these really high. 3. So 1, 2, 3. That'll work. 2, 8. So we have 112 first LFO, 2, 8 second LFO, 112 first LFO. Let's see, 2, 2, which would be 1. And third LFO, we're going to have 2 over 1. So that one didn't work out. Oh, no, never mind. See. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we're gonna do these two then. Once again, this would be max on 7. Copy pasta. Drop the lowest on 7. Max on 7. Copy pasta. Lowest on 7. Excellent. So 13 minutes. Next one will be bouncing. And like I said, yeah. Next one is going to be bouncing since I wasted all this time setting up, giving a brief description of massive. Fuck. So, okay, I'm going to end here and pick up on a different tutorial. Peace.